If you'd like to see how I created this lovely abstract canvas wall painting using palette knives to paint it, keep watching this video.
Hey YouTube! So today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make another canvas wall art. This is a 16 by 20. A good friend of mine is purchasing a painting from me for a friend of hers who just bought their own home, and they need something for their wall. The colors requested were silver, gold, and black with a pinch of mint green. This is called Wild Wasabi. So it looks very minty to me, so that's what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I have been researching palette knives and people using them to spread the paint on. I'm gonna try something different. I'm actually gonna make two paintings. I'll probably do the other one in a different video, and then I'll ask her which one she likes the best. I'm going to be using some Ashland crushed glass today. I also have some gold painted rocks and this other cute gold confetti. I have some liquid tri art I'm going to be using to hold everything in place. And we're gonna go ahead.
Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with the gold, and I'm just gonna take like a few lines or just like splats of lines and add them to the canvas. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the silver, and then I'm gonna go in with my next color, which is the black paint. And again, no particular order at all, just kind of going in between because I just wanted to see how this was going to turn out. So I'm just doing like random squirts of lines, and I really do like this method. So I wanted the lines to be in different directions, which, you know, kind of made sense to get a different effect. I decided to go back in with a little bit more gold, especially since black is such a dominant color. Now I'm just going to go in with smaller amounts of the mint green color, just in between where I put the other colors, you know, just to kind of see how this goes. So that's pretty much what you're going to do. Just kind of squirt your colors on anyway. Some people use dots. You could do lines, however you see fit.
Play around with these palette knives and just see what happens. If not, I just want to get like a swipe blend with all the colors, and we're just going to see what happens.
I picked up these palette knives. I want to say they probably were no more than $10. I got a whole set, so it came with about, I want to say, maybe 5 or 6 palette knives, and they all have like different sizes. And I'm just taking these random swipes across this canvas, and I am so amazed. Like, wow, this is pretty cool. You know, it just depends on how you add your colors, and I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong, but I am just really interested by this method, and I do like it, and I think I'll do more paintings like this. It was like super abstract-y, so that's why I wanted to make 2 of them, just in case my friend was like, wait a minute, this is a little too different from the other ones you saw. Those are what wheeled me in, but what is this? So I ended up doing the 2 paintings. As a matter of fact, I'll try to insert a picture of the other one that I did at the end, and then I'll tell you which one she decided to choose. Stay to the very, very end of this video to see the other painting because I forgot to add it in the video sooner. Thank you. I think another cool thing about this too is like there's no wrong way to do it. When it's abstract art, it just kind of goes with its own flow, and you just kind of don't know what you're going to get. You can have like an idea, but the art kind of takes its own direction as you're creating it, and I think that's like really, really cool. I think the color combination was excellent. I was kind of thinking I didn't have enough mint green on here though, but I didn't want to do too much of it either. But I really like this.
Doing this, and this is very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. How you can just kind of swipe different ways, get different patterns. I just want to try something different. I'm not mad at it. This is my first attempt at painting with a palette knife, and I'm kind of digging this.
So what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of going in different areas, and I'm just kind of covering up so you don't see that white canvas color in the background. Just kind of filling in little areas, and then any excess paint, I'm just kind of swiping it on the sides because I'm going to go along the sides and cover that up as well. So just doing some extra swirls or adding some different designs.
This paint that I have here, I'm going to just kind of dab it on the edges because I want to make sure all the edges are covered and not just having the white still left there. This is very abstract. This definitely is not for everybody. It's different, and I'm trying to go in different avenues with these paintings. I just really love to do them. Again, I said before, they're very therapeutic, and I just like the different, I just like this. I don't know, it's crazy. It's just different. So I'm just gonna touch up the edges, and then we're gonna just go ahead and let this dry and come back and see what's going on. I'm almost tempted to add a little bit more mint green in this area, but I don't think I am because a splash of mint green was the assignment, so I'll leave it at that. Okay, so the paint is dry, and I'm going to be adding the Tri-Art liquid glass onto the painting. And I'm just gonna kind of go in a, I like to go heavier in the middle because that's where I put the majority of my my glass and my rocks. So I'm just kind of go, I like to go back and forth like this. But heavier in this middle area.
So here what I'm doing is just taking my palette knife and just kind of smoothing in that very middle part to make sure there's plenty of coverage there. Because that's where I'm going to add my glitter, my crushed rocks and glass. So, and then I'm just taking the excess that I have and just swiping it to the side. So that's all I'm doing here.
My rocks.
So if you're not familiar with my previous videos, I get my little rocks from Dollar Tree, the little pebbles. I spray painted these with some Rust-Oleum gold paint, but you could just paint them with regular acrylic craft paint. I really like it. You would think it's glass, but it's not. I like to use glass or the rocks. In this one, I use both, just to go just a different route with it. But these are the very fine little rocks. You can make them be any color you want, which is amazing. And so I'm starting with my little rocks. Now here I'm adding my crushed glass. And the crushed glass gives it a different effect as well. It kind of really looks like the rocks, but I like that. And then I'm gonna go in also with some glitters. And this is definitely my favorite part. I like to just dump it on, okay? I like the bling, I like the glitter. And the cool thing about this is you can adjust it to your liking. You don't even have to use glitter or crushed glass. If you don't want to, you could just go with the rocks. And that would be cool as well, just to give something different. You know, everybody's not into the same thing. That's why these canvases are amazing to do on your own, because you could see the vision as to how you want it to be. You can make these like if you have a new salon you're opening up, like if you're doing some lashes, if you're doing hair in your salon, whatever you're doing in your salon. It could be a hair salon, it could be a studio. You could even have a recording studio. You want to put some artwork up. It doesn't just have to be for your home. It could be your daycare. You could just make it your own. I love this gold glitter. This is extra fine gold glitter. Just some glitter I picked up from Walmart. I love to top it off with that extra fine glitter, because like I always say, that extra fine glitter just really sets it off because it gets in between and it covers up that liquid glass that some of the rocks in the crushed mirror just couldn't get to. So, you know, it's always nice to have that extra bling on there.
This painting has been sitting for about 4 or 5 hours. It feels like it's nice and dry. So what I'm going to do is get my glitter bin that I have right here, angle it in there and start brushing it off with my big fluffy brush.
Okay, so right here I am brushing, and you see I have the canvas inside of this bin that kind of catches all my excess glitter and rocks and things of that nature that are gonna fall off. And I brush quite a bit, because the last thing you want is for any glitter, crushed glass, rocks, anything coming off. If someone walks past the painting, you don't want it to just be glitter floating in the air. So I do quite a bit of brushing. I don't seal. I haven't seen people seal their canvases when I was doing research about these, but I guess, you know, different techniques and different things come along the way and you get better at it. But I feel like if I just brush it really, really good, everything should be fine. So again, I'm just gonna make sure I do a really, really good brush. That's why I love this liquid glass, because look how everything is pretty much locked on, and I love it. If you'd like to see the other painting, stay to the very end. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of this 16 by 20 abstract painting that I did for the first time using palette knives to paint it instead of using sponge brushes or paint brushes, just to get a whole different vibe. And you guys, I didn't know what I was doing. It's my first time, but I really, really like how it turned out. It's one of those things, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, or you're going to like it and dislike it at the same time, because it's just so different. And then check out the glitter. The glitter is so sparkly, the crushed glass, the rocks, like it all ties in together so beautifully. Looking at that bottom, I feel like I could have added a little bit more gold towards the corner and maybe a pinch more of the mint color, but overall, I think it's actually a very, very nice painting. And the glitter, I just really like gold glitter. I love silver glitters too, but the gold glitter is just, for some reason, it's like next level. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope that you did enjoy it and receive some inspiration or some cool ideas of something that you can possibly make for yourself or make for someone else. The holidays are right around the corner, and these would make excellent gifts, especially if you like buy a pack of the 11 by 14 canvases and just make a bunch of them and pass them out to your family and friends. That would be so awesome. That's actually going to be the next size I'm working on. But thank you again for you guys for watching. Hello to my new subscribers. Hello to all my subscribers. And if you are going to subscribe, make sure that you do hit that notification bell so that you will be aware when I add a new video. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Be sure to check out our website, myroyalradiance.com. We sell hand sanitizers, lip gloss, shoe charms, and more. My special discount code is ROYALBEAUTY10 off. Be sure to check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com. My special discount code is VIBES, V-I-B-E-S, and we do sell gun holsters and belly bands and more. Okay, you guys, here is the other painting that I made with the same exact colors. I made this one because I figured, just in case you didn't like the one where I was just super abstract-y, I made that word up, and different, if she was like, oh, this is too much, I want it to be closer to the other ones you do, I made this one to be like more on the safe side, you know. But she ended up choosing the one that I made in this video, not this one. And I was so surprised. So it made me feel so good about my painting that I did using my palette knives. Because I just thought she wasn't going to be able to receive it well, you know. So you guys, this is the painting. Sorry it's at the end of the video because I actually forgot. So while I was editing the video, I'm like, okay, I gotta throw it in there somewhere. So this is the other painting. So you can stay tuned for this video. I'll be uploading this one eventually. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.